Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Ali here, back again with another review, sort of, quick review slash rant and whatnot. First things first, fun episode, a good episode, some more insight on, like, Mio, who is the spirit of origin and everything, and how the spirits are created from, like, giving a Sephira to humans. We kind of knew that already, and to see Kurumi's past, which, like, those memories were wiped from her, but because she has Zafkiel, that the time, like, Sephira and the abilities and whatnot, that she knows what happened, and that, like, her friend Sawa seems to me that Sawa had the Ifrit Sephira, because she was flames and whatnot, and Mio talking about how Sephira are more refined, and the way that they're refined is to constantly give them to other humans to get them more and more refined, and that is, like, heartbreaking, because it seems like Mio gave a Sephira to Kurumi's friend Sawa, who technically Kurumi then realized that, like, she killed her friend and she was going to go inverse, but through her own will, she was able to stop it, which is fantastic, which was cool. We got to see, like, more of that, and then we got to see, like, everybody giving Shido chocolates and stuff, which was really adorable, and Toka giving him, like, just simple kinako, which is, like, soy chocolates, which was really sweet. And then the funniness of, like, Origami giving him, like, a statue pretty much made out of chocolate of her with angel wings and everything, and it was cute to see her blushing. And then you got, like, Yuzuru giving him, like, these beautiful looking feathers. I think they were made of chocolate, I have no idea, but that was really nice. And then seeing, like, all these guys being so pissed off that Shido's getting a bunch of chocolate, and then those three girls that, like, you know what, the one girl that says, "Oh, that's so lame," like, all the time, like, giving them all chocolate to shut them up and stuff like that. And that one image of her holding on to, what was it, like a flag, throwing all the chocolate, that was hilarious. That was so funny. And all those moments were just hilarious, with them, like, making a voodoo doll of Shido out of chocolate and stabbing him, which I thought was really funny. Overall, that whole thing was good and funny. And then seeing the date with Shido and Kurumi was very cute and adorable and whatnot. And they both exchanged chocolates for each other, and they both, like, the chocolates were great and everything, and, like, it looked like a good time. And then seeing that, and then realizing that Kurumi's one of her clones was the one that was, like, from the first season of them, like, going on that date and whatnot, and her trying out that black lingerie, which is really cool, because, like, a cool contrast of this episode where she was wearing like a white lingerie type of thing going on. So that was, like, really cool, and seeing that call back a little bit, which was really nice. But that was interesting that she revealed that was actually a clone that was there. But then Shido, you know, the guy that the person that he is like, you know what, like, whether it was a clone or not, it was still you, and that was true. So that was a good moment. The moment where they went to that abandoned building with Kurumi's base being there, was very interesting. It seems like Kurumi is, in general, like, I mean, homeless, kind of, but, like, at the same time, like, I mean, what else is she gonna do, right? I don't know. But then we got to see more of Mio, and that, like, it turns out that she's trying to, like, you can call her a hero of justice and whatnot. And so, like, she's helping, or Kurumi is helping Mio with everything and whatnot, and then just to see like the origin of their meeting, and then like her giving Kurumi a Sephora where Kurumi transforms and everything, and she's excited that like, oh my gosh, I'm a hero of justice and whatnot. So she's always hanging out with Mio and not hanging out with Sawa as much anymore. And then we get to see that Sawa was technically killed by Kurumi because she was given a Sephora by Mio. It clearly seems like it, and that was kind of heartbreaking. But it was a good episode overall, and that's why she wants to kill the Spirit of Origin, because technically all of those so-called spirits that Mio was talking about, like that they're bad, right? Those spirits are bad, like to bring destruction upon this world and whatnot, which is kind of true, because when they appear, a spatial quake happens, and it completely like obliterates a section of like a section of like a city or like an entire city and stuff like that. So that was very interesting. And Mio saying that like she's technically a spirit of justice, or a hero of justice and whatnot. And the way that the Sephora are being refined is that like they go like through several other humans and whatnot, and that like and Mio saying that she's fine with it. Like I have to do this. Like I want to know a little bit more about Mio, so I'm excited to see like more of her and whatnot. But overall, seeing that a little bit more of the backstory of Kurumi was, was kind of sad, but also a little bit heartwarming, because she's so ecstatic with cats. Like I love that about her. And yeah, just to see Mio and also hearing Mio's voice, it sounds higher, like a little bit lighter, like that. Like a higher type of pitch, but the way that her mannerisms of speaking is very clearly Rene. Like it's very clearly her, like the way that she speaks, not the pitch, but the way that she speaks. It's clearly Rene. It's clearly her, upon also her hair being that same color and whatnot, and they're not showing his face, so clearly it's somebody who we know, like looks like her, we know and stuff. And I was spoiled on some things in the comment section of last week, which was very annoying for me, which also I'm gonna talk about after this review section. That's why it's gonna be ranting and whatnot. But yeah, it was a good episode. Now onto the ranting. All right, now I would have loved it if, overall for me, I hate doing like, I would never in my life would I ever do like fake reviews and shit like that, right? And I'm gonna tell you about something a few years ago. A few years ago, I was actually spoiled on pretty much who Mio is, her character and whatnot, and everything by some random shitty person on YouTube and whatnot in the comments section. And being that Date Alive is one of my all-time favorite series like ever, when I saw that on in the comments, I was pissed off. I was pissed off, infuriated, and angry, and sad and depressed, to the point like it lasted about 1 to 2 weeks of me feeling this way and being so angry and sad at the same time when it comes to a favorite series of mine, right? And I tried my best to forget about what that person said, but it's like one of the biggest plot points of the entire series, so they never left me in my memory, in my mind, like at all, right? Fast forward to a couple of years now, last episode, people decided to flood my comments again of writing just a bunch of bullshit, a bunch of spoilers and stuff, telling me they're like, oh, that's not really right, this is what happened, or this is who this person is, or isn't it not what, like literally telling me. It doesn't matter if you put spoiler alert in the comments, it still shows me the spoiler when I see the notification. It still pisses me off. Now here's the thing, I'm not a reactor for these episodes. I solely do anime reviews. Now, here's the thing. If I am clearly, specifically only doing anime reviews, that means I do not read the light novel. That means I do not care to read the light novel or know more information. I do not care for spoilers. People tell me spoilers. I'll get pissed off and mad if people tell me spoilers and shit. It pisses me off that people think that telling me spoilers will make me excited for a series that is one of my all-time favorites of all time. And to see all those spoilers and whatnot resurface again in a recent episode or a recent episode review triggered me so freaking much. And so after, this is what I'm getting at, after this season of Date Alive Season 4, after this season, I'm not going to be reviewing any more like weekly episodes for other seasons that are going to come up for Date Alive. I'm not doing it. I'm going to enjoy it on my own time, and I'm going to have fun with it. And the only reason that I would actually make a review of the series now is that if something really crazy happens or something awesome happens to where I want to make a video of it. That is the only way I will be making videos on Date Alive now. I'm only going to do that. Or watch the entire season and then do a quick recap review of everything that I like. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to be making any more weekly episode reviews and whatnot, because for some weird reason, people feel like they need to put spoilers in the comment section and ruin my hype and excitement for my reviews. Why do you guys have the urge or feeling of wanting to put spoilers in the comment section and then thinking that and wanting to take away the excitement and hype of the series for me? Like, why? Like, I don't know, I don't understand it. But anyways, it sounds stupid. It's like subconsciously you want to be an asshole or a shitty person. So because of that, I'm not going to be doing weekly reviews of episodes after this season. So yeah, that's what I wanted to tell you guys and mention to you guys, because I've kind of had enough with people like telling me like, oh, this is what happened in the light novel, this is what happens in the light novel, oh, they didn't say this or mention that, and like, you know, some of you are good with like, you know, tiptoeing around things to not tell me anything or whatnot. Like, you would say, oh, that's a very interesting like theory or something that you're talking about. And you guys, I appreciate you guys. You guys are the real ones. The other ones, it's like you subconsciously want to ruin the excitement and hypeness for me, and I'm done with it. So yeah, that's all that I wanted to say for this. But anyways, this is a good episode. What did you guys think about the episode? Leave down in the comments, like this video if you did, or anything I had to say and stuff. And subscribe to the channel for more reviews, vlogs, unboxings, live reactions, table discussion videos, and things like that. So gentlemen, stay classy, ladies, stay sassy, but most importantly, everybody, you gotta stay a little nasty, alright? So peace and love, and I'll see y'all later with the next video. Peace out. May the force be with you always. Plus ultra latom. I'm excited for next week. But yeah, peace out, guys, and I'll see you guys later. Thank you for listening to my rant. Deuces.